Me to explain why? It's very obvious Angel is not in uniform. Angel is a part of this basketball team, and we hope we see her sooner than later. I'm not going to answer anymore. That's it. That's all y'all need.
All right, so they said days after LSU star Angel Reese, she didn't travel with the team for their 73-50 victory over Southeastern Louisiana in Hammond. She broke her silence regarding her absence in response to speculation that has grown all over social media. Now, she followed up with the tweet, said, "Please don't believe everything you read." You know, Angel Reese she became kind of well known after the winning, right? Win the championship, which was really cool, man. And you know, it really put her career in good use, man. I mean, she was really balling, and this was a time like, okay, you know, LSU was, you know, competing, and they actually won the championship for the women's division. So when I was deployed, I was watching this, and I was like, man, Angel Reese, man, you know, she is like, she is really good. You know, she's a great great team player and all this stuff, man. And you know, she kind of went viral when she was just showing like her fingers, like, hey, I won this ring and all this stuff, man. So because they was kind of writing her off, you know, so they led to their first national title, you know, and she was the third All-American by the Associated Press as a sophomore. So in her junior season, she transferred to LSU and was unanimous first team All-American selection. And you know, this is amazing, you know. And the thing is too, you know, she received a lot of money. She was on she even on like commercials on Hulu. I've been seeing her too. So, but they was just saying it too, that she has like a low GPA. Now, I don't know how true that is. What was one of the reasons why they decided to, like, hey, you know, we're not going to part ways with you, but we're going to suspend you for the whole entire season. I'm looking like, okay, what is this valuable information? Then one of her teammates' mom was beefing with her mother. So this was all over the whole news, man. So I'm looking like, oh my gosh, man. It's like, what is going on, man? So, but I had to say this too with Angel Reese, though. It's kind of in my heart to really make this video because, you know, she's a young woman and she has her whole life ahead of her, man. And I don't know if, like I said, the fame and the money got to her. It is what it is. I can't say that she lost motivation. She's just going through maybe some growing pains. But I feel like the people that was building her up and that was with her when she's up need to be with her when she's down, you know. And that's what I love about God, because he loves us unconditionally, right? And you know, even in our lows, I mean, you look at, you know, the disciples, you look at Peter at that time when Jesus Christ, you know, when he sent into heaven and he was kind of just being complacent, wasn't spreading the gospel. And he was just like, hey, man, you know, tend my sheep, feed my sheep. And, you know, he didn't give up on them. I mean, even before Judas, he even knew Judas was going to betray him. But at the time, though, he saw some, like, he chose Judas to follow him. Right. And he saw something in him, you know, to lead him to be an example. Right. And Apostle Paul, you know, he was known for persecuting Christians. Right. And he ended up, you know, on the way to Damascus, and he received the Holy Spirit, and he became a pioneer for the New Testament. So I'll sit up here and say this, is that, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, I don't know her faith or anything, but for Angel Reese, man, you know, she's like kind of pretty famous, but I just wish, you know, she just continuously to, you know, be with people that's going to support her, you know, in this time of need. I don't know if she's going to see this video or anything, though, but I have to say that, you know, she's still, regardless if she have like a terrible season or not, and even then, if it's a low GPA, you got to think about, she's a, you know, athlete. I don't think like college athletes really have too much time to really do their schoolwork and things of that nature, though, but it still is. I know you got to be on the team, you still got to keep up with your grades, but that's something that can be easily fixed, you know, especially with resources. And I don't know what type of classes she's taking, but at the same time, man, I just think this is a good form of clarity. I think maybe she might be going through some things behind the scenes that she don't want everybody to know about. And I think the only thing is the coach knows. The coach will know how, after you win a championship, they was talking about this with Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp, like how will my players, especially my star players, what is going to be their demeanor? Are they going to still be hungry? If not, you know, I got to, you know, it's something mentally that's going on blocking it, or maybe they in a state of complacency. So, and I don't think that's what it is, though. You know, we're just kind of speculating, you know, things of that nature, though. But I really feel like she's going to be fine. She's going to be okay. And some people's just dragging her name and stuff, want her to fail and everything. I'm like, no, man, I think she's going to be fine. So they said prior to missing last Friday's game against Southeastern, I'm just going to read a little more. They said Reese was benched in the second half of the Ladies Tigers comfortable, and they won 109-79 to 79, went over Kent State, which was a great game, by the way. She scored 11 points. She grabbed 5 rebounds before she was pulled. And you can see it on the sideline. She was just, her and the coach wasn't on the same page. But it said last Friday in Hammond, LSU coach Kim Mulkey addressed the media on the subject of Reese's absence, noting that she's still a member of the team and that she hopes she'll be back on the court soon. Mulkey, however, did not go into further details. Situation shutting down potential for more questions in the matter. I get that because they will blow up everything in proportion. But yeah, when they lost to Colorado, that was crazy though. Number 20 Colorado, I was like, oh my god, like how is this happening? But I just wish nothing but the best for Angel Reese. Same thing with Sha'Carri Richardson. She's doing really good now, but I remember she got a stump, and she was kicked out of the Olympics due to marijuana use and the coping in the passing of her mother, and people was just dragging her down. But I just think that I think she's gonna be good. I think she's gonna be okay. She's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be all right with her, and yeah, she's from Baltimore, Maryland. She made something out of herself, and everything's gonna be all right. She's averaged like 17 points per game, and yeah, she still got her deals. So yeah, for LSU to win their first championship, the women's team, that's good. So but that's all I really have to say. You guys continue to like this video, please. So much prayers to Angel Reese. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I love you guys, man. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, please. I love you guys, man. And yeah, I'm out. Deuces.